U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Angel. Right.
On play action, Fields. He has it complete to Christian Watson. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19. Right.
They go again with blue. He's to the 15. And touchdown, New York. Jaden Blue with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jets need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7. Vikings nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And we'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Well, he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now again, right side. Baker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton.
McCarthy's pass complete to Ty Felton. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action. Now McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Baker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Vikings had 8 and 5 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the
Jermaine Johnson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
McCarthy's pass.
Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Play action. It's Fields. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331. EQ.
To throw is Fields. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space. The big guys leading the way.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Here we go. Right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Watson. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
The kicker on for
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, I mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
Will be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On play action, McCarthy. That's complete to Baker. They'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 8 now. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And
there he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 47 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
On the draw, here's Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. 58, who's that?
Here's Fields. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
It's a gain
Gotta
of
say,
3.
I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. We'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The 46-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Fields. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll try to run forward, Blue. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Bates' kick is good. But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of. Record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
40-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Addison hauls it in. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Brings up
Third down and 1. Looking to throw. McCarthy will get this to Baker. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw. McCarthy. Pass caught right side. Fannin. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
No gain on the play. Leads to
So as they
second
talk
and
it
goal
over, we step
at
aside.
the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Isaiah Simmons.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Third and goal.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jermaine Johnson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here. And the Jets will take over possession here at the 44. Well, that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Here we go.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 14. First down, Jets.
Here we go.
Thornton, the motion man right.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up, let's go. Here we go, Scott. Right.
They'll try the jet sweep with Thornton. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Hey, Ken. EQ. Don't press. Bunch up. Hey, Ken. 319. Get after that. Go.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Here we go. 319,
They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Vikings 1-yard line.
Here we go. We good.
Blue is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now
Now they send a man in motion right.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Christian Watson.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
makes the score Jets.
Extra point right down the middle.
10.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now again, it's a fumble.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll try to run from that 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy will try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, go!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Right.
Off play action. Fields. The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Fields pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Baker. He's able to work through for about 6 down to the 18.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Vikings 17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New York.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken, 331.
On play action, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now Fields going to run. Complete once again to Watson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go. Nice, easy. Alpha. Right.
Throwing again is Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dante Thornton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
31, Vikings 17.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Jermaine Johnson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Now a 2nd and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He gets it to Addison. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Open man, that's Felton. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going to keep it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center. The guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Well, Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
As he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Vikings, first down.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
By
Will McDonald
loss.
in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Second and 13. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
A gain of 10 yards brings up 4th down and goal.
Set up! 18 Rattler.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
They'll send Watson in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Right.
They go with blue between the tackles. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And the most curious way there to burn some clock, that was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. And the blitz was on there, able to get in the backfield from the linebacker spot and get him 2 points.
Brandon, we know a defensive coordinator right now who's looking for a raise. He had that dialed in perfectly, didn't he? The perfect blitz at the perfect time, 2 points for his team. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
They'll try
line.
and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Baker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
By
Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let this go. Back to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 58, who is that?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
So it's a win here for the Jets, and that's thanks largely to the play of their quarterback, Justin Fields, CD.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for the Jets, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.